Hello Danish, welcome to the Inspiring Mohana series. Thank you very much for joining. Please share something about yourself.
Yeah, thank you very much, Om sir, for having me here. So, my name is Danish Meman. I'm working in TCS for over 2 plus years, and I'm having 1 plus years of experience in Salesforce technology. Yeah, so I did my BTech in mechanical engineering, and now I'm working in a software firm.
Wow, so you did your BTech from mechanical and now you are a Salesforce developer. So I'm sure your story is very interesting. Please share some details how you got to know about development.
Yeah, so when I got placed in TCS, I just knew that we have to work on some coding and all. I was not sure about much about it, but when I got working, I got in civil development as a civil developer and admin. So as you know that it is not a trending technology now. Also, I was not much happy with that. Thanks to Google platform, I got to know about Trailhead, and when I eventually went through an article, I found it quite interesting as it is free to learn and we can learn many new skills with it. So I contacted one senior who was working in Salesforce. He told me to go through the trails step by step, like I started with the admin beginner, then intermediate, then advanced. Then I started with the developer ones. And eventually I came to know about this journey to Salesforce program and it helped me a lot. I enrolled for the program, I got a chance to get PD1 voucher, then I completed my certification as well. And eventually I got a chance to work on Salesforce technology. And now, from the past 14 months, I have been working as a Salesforce developer. And I'm very happy that I got a chance to learn about this new technology, and Journey to Salesforce program helped me a lot in this.
Please share some more details. Have you got any challenge like switching your role? I can say you don't have coding background earlier, right? So, what
Yeah.
challenges you have faced, or what message you want to share, like someone who is looking to switch their career to Salesforce? So, as per your experience, please share some more details. Very interesting.
Yeah, so at first, when I started with the Salesforce admin trails, I was very happy that I'm understanding everything and it is very easy and all. But when I started with the developer trails, then I came to know that no, this is not that much easy. Actually, just knew I mean, a bit of C language and some basic of Java only. So I was finding it difficult to code, right? So then I thought that I should first learn the basics of Java. So I learned some Java, and then I started with the Salesforce, I mean, developer trails with the basics again. Then I found it that no, I can do it. So the main motive here is that we should first go with the basics. I mean, it is not impossible to work as a Salesforce developer from someone coming from other background. It is easy because that this platform that we are getting, Trailhead, is very helpful for everyone. So yeah, we can learn coding if we do some hard work. So yeah, I face many challenges also while completing some trails as well. I face a lot of challenges now also. When I face some challenges, many people are there to help me, like Om sir, Narendra Singh is there, and Aviral is there. I mean, I contact these all people as well. Also there is this Trailblazer community, so we can post our doubts there, and I frequently do so when I am in any difficulty, and there are many people here to help us to proceed further in this technology. So I'm very happy that I'm a part of this technology.
Wow, Danish, you have added lots of useful info. You have shared like challenges. It's lifelong learning, right? So you are
Yeah, yeah,
learning, you are doing something new. Of course, you need to learn more. And happy to know, like you are well connected with us. I can say with
yeah.
Trailblazer community. Okay, So please share some more details. How journey to Salesforce was helpful for you?
Yeah, so actually, when I enrolled with Journey to Salesforce, I had already completed most of the trails, right? So then I thought that I should not skip those. Then Journey to I completed them again, those trails with Journey to Salesforce, just for my understanding and knowing more about it. Like if we do that, if we learn one thing only for the first time, we don't know the most of it. But if we do the revision, then it would be very helpful for us. So it was like a revision for me, Journey to Salesforce. Also, I got a PD1 voucher. As I completed it earlier, and now I'm 2x certified Salesforce. Yeah, I'm
Great.
looking to
Glad.
learn more.
Yeah, sure. Keep learning. And yes, I want to give a message here. If someone is looking to start their career in Salesforce ecosystem and you are already working professional in any other technology,
Yeah,
then Journey to Salesforce program is for you. Go ahead, start learning. And as David shared, he also got certification voucher and he certified after appearing in exam. Well, that is so. Yeah, really interesting talk with you, especially as I'm happy to know like how the engineers who are in other technology, how they are learning Salesforce and they are building their career great. So please share something about your experience with those certifications. Like if someone is going to prepare for those
yeah.
certifications, what tips you want to give?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to share one message. Yeah, nowadays, when we do some certification, like there are people, I mean, students who are getting these vouchers easily via this Journey to Salesforce program. So, I mean, I won't blame everyone, but there are people like when we post something on this LinkedIn or Twitter, these people message us like, do you have dumps for it? So I think that we should not go for dumps because it won't help us in the future. Also, I want to share one experience. Like there was one program arranged by Sesha in Vijayawada DUG group for interviewing the students. So I interviewed a couple of students. Though the one that I interviewed was having experience in some other technology, she was good. But one person whom I interviewed, he didn't have, basic knowledge of this OWDs, sharing settings and all, and he had already completed 6 super badges. So I want to share this to the students as well as the people who are from other technology. Like these are just the laurels for us to cheer. But if we want to, really learn Salesforce and progress further, then I think that we should go with the basics, not just clear those super badges and get the certifications. This won't help us in future. So we should have the, basic knowledge of that, and that is enough. I mean, I guess. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Yes, practice, practice, practice. So I also want to share with like some new learners, if you are around, as Dan is given an example of someone like maybe they have completed with help of someone. So be honest with yourself. If you are going to learn, then make sure you are also gaining knowledge, right? So
Yes.
that you can also crack interview and that is your success. I can say if you are going to work on the platform, then the knowledge of platform really required to you, then you
Yeah.
will succeed. Yeah, thank you, Darius, for adding the very important point. Okay, which certification is your next? Like, are you preparing for any other certification?
Yeah, actually, now I'm working on Sales Cloud only. So I'm thinking to work on this Sales Cloud and clear Sales Cloud certification in next 3 months, I guess.
Okay, well, yeah, prepare well, then go ahead.
Yeah,
Okay, so we all believe in be a multiplier, right? So
yeah,
how is your role of be a multiplier? Have you started or you are thinking something?
yeah. Actually, when I came to know about this ecosystem, I started attending some meetups, and I found it that these people are, very much helpful to the community. Like you, Sesha, and many people are there who are leading the community groups. So I googled about it, and also Sesha has helped me in it. And then I submitted for this Trailblazer community group. And recently I got approval, and now I'm a part of Salesforce Admin Trailblazer community group, Amravati, Maharashtra. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm very much excited to hold our first event. And I would be very happy that Om sir, you would be our first guest if you agree for it. So yeah.
Wow, yeah, glad to know. Like you have started your group in your area, and of course, it's my pleasure. Of course, I will be there for sure. Thank you very much. Well, so what's your goal? Like while starting this group, you might thought something. Why you are going to start group in your area? Can you please share some more details about your vision for this group, for your area?
Yeah. So Amravati is located near Nagpur in Maharashtra. It is 150 kilometers from Nagpur. So Amravati, it's a district basically, and here many colleges are there. But the students here are not much aware about the trending technologies and all. They just know that we have to do Java and all, but they are not much aware of it. Also, some people are there who are working in other technologies. So my main motive is that everyone should know about Salesforce, and if and they can know it by attending the meetups, not only ours but virtual meetups as well from the other communities, so that they can know about Salesforce, and if they find it helpful, then they can start their career. Also, my other motive is that there are many new releases organized by Salesforce. So by this meetup, we can help people to learn more about this, because we frequently don't get much time while doing our job to learn, to know about these new releases. Only when we are stuck, then we search for it, and then we know that, yeah, this was the feature that came in winter 20 and all. So this thing I want to I want to multiply this Salesforce technology with the people here in my region, as well as virtually to the whole India, whoever wants to attend us. Yeah.
Very well summarized. Yeah, awesome. Like you are looking to help for your nearby, I can say in your area, you are looking to help students with awareness about the on-demand skills. You are looking to discuss the latest release. Well, all the best for your leadership journey, and congratulations to be part of this awesome group leaders. Okay, what is your success mantra? How you define success or success mantra? Anything you want to share? Please go ahead and share something.
Yeah, success mantra, I guess hard work only for me. Smart work we can say, but most of the time for me, hard work has only worked, because while being in mechanical engineering, I knew nothing about this. Only in our third semester we had C language only. I didn't know anything about Java. Only when we came to know that this company is coming to our this for campus, then I started. Then I learned this Java, and then I got placed. And then for this Salesforce as well, uh, I mean, I was very happy at first that I'm able to learn everything by going through that admin part. But when I came to know about developer, then I thought that I should work harder, and I have to work harder for surviving in this ecosystem. So for me, success mantra is hard work only.
Yeah, that's a success mantra. Like do hard work and get success as per your experience. And if you want to give some message to someone who is looking to start their career in Salesforce ecosystem and they are looking to succeed with us, what is your message for them? Can you please share something?
Yeah, so for the people who are looking to work in Salesforce technology, there is Trailhead platform, and also for those who are working in some other technology and want to switch into Salesforce, there is Journey to Salesforce program that is provided by Salesforce team. So yeah, you can go through this Trailheads and Journey to Salesforce program. You can complete it, and you can land up in as a Salesforce developer. But one thing you must know that you shouldn't go for these laurels only, like for completing super badges and doing certifications. When you are doing something, you should have basic knowledge about it. So that's what I want to share with the people. That's it.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. So learn with honesty, right? You are learning for
Yeah, learn with
yourself.
honesty.
Okay, got it. Okay, Daniel. So I see you are also very much active on Twitter with Q&A. Like you ask questions, and
Yeah, yeah.
I can say you are very much engaging there. So how is your Twitter and social media experience? How you manage your time for social media?
Yeah, actually, I think that for me, Twitter is only the social media nowadays because I'm very much engaging in that. I find that tweets were quite useful, and whenever I am in any difficulty, I post the messages because I think Twitter and this Trailblazer communities are these two things that are helpful for us when we are stuck in something. So yeah, I usually tag you, Narendra Singh and Aviral when I'm in any difficulty, in any doubts, and you guys help me in it whenever you find time. So Twitter is, we can, I think that the students and all these people who are new to Salesforce should should start tweeting on Twitter also, because on Twitter we can find the new information as well regarding some meetups and all. So it is very easy for us to find. If there is some new meetup coming for some city and all, because nowadays virtually only the meetups are held. So that's what I wanted to say.
Yes, we exchange lots of information on Twitter. Yeah, because we all are very much active there. Okay, so recently, as you also mentioned, lots of virtual meetups happening, virtual events happening, conferences are happening. Have you attended? I can say you have attended lots of. Can you share some experience?
Yeah. Yeah, I have attended many meetups nowadays, and I find them quite useful because we are able to learn something new. Like Aviral is getting started with flows, so that is helpful. And most of the groups are, nowadays working starting with LWC development, and by attending these meetups, we come to know about the new release highlights as well. And also there is some fun activity organized, that Kahoot quiz. I find it quite interesting, and it is very, and very useful for the people to get something new questions in their mind. So, and fun activity is also quite helpful. So I find it very, useful for us. So the Kahoot quiz is the bread and butter on this. And the other things as well, most people also, some people don't hold quizzes and all. For the fun activities they use Twitter. So that's the other reason, that for the swags for getting the swags. So swags, these are the encouraging part for us.
Well, very interesting discussion. I can say I really enjoyed talking with you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Danish, for your participation. At the end, if you want to share anything, feel free to add.
Yeah, yeah. So I wanted to share, like, I want to become like you, Om sir. I want to be the multiplier. I mean, how you find time even after having so much of workload while working on in your company. How you find time and help people in being a multiplier and help everyone. So you are my this motivation. So that's
Oh
what I
my God.
wanted to say.
Thank you very much, Danish, for this. I can say, I always say it's our Ohana love. And you know,
Yeah.
everyone has own potential, everyone are unique in own way. So keep doing whatever you are doing, dream more, do more, and learn more, of course. Thank you very much once again. Bye bye. Take care.
Yeah, thank you, Om sir.